Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian Envy, strong style nerd, strong style cinephile. Family trip to Russia and a double-cross reveal on this week's Arrow. Let us geek about that for a scant few minutes. Now, the episode starts with father and daughter bonding time over some tennis ball target practice. Oliver soon learns that the target they're seeking is Alexei Barov, a general who's working on a pulse wave generator weapon for which he needs plutonium. Of course, Oliver wants that to stop the monitor. The plan is for Dig to raid the plutonium on the border of Bialya while Oliver, Laurel, and the kids head to Russia. Now, Laurel learns that Lila is working with the monitor after Mrs. Diggle attempts to make a deal, citing that what they're facing is bigger than any of them. Laurel agrees to steal the weapon plans before Oliver can himself. Diggle goes on a road trip to find his partner for the two-man job in Bialya. His second man is a returning Roy Harper, who after leaving Thea has decided he needs a fresh start using the same name and holding the same job he did before when he was trying to lay low. Now, Roy doesn't want to be a hero. Diggle tells him he can still be one. Roy agrees with the standard, this is the last time. Roy still ultimately wonders why Diggle chose him, and Dig tells him about the future, Lian Yu, and how he helps save the city. Now in Russia, a returning Anatoly leads Oliver to the good General Barov, who's taking in some Fight Club fun times. Barov claims to have abandoned his weapon but still has the plans on a drive, but to get them, Oliver must provide some entertainment by taking on a champion. Oliver does just that, impressing Mia with his skills, but the Bratva prevents acquisition of the drive by capturing Mia and shooting the general. Oliver and Mia are tied up and Oliver is forced to reveal what's on the drive. The Bratva then challenges Mia to beat a slew of their guys and ring a bell in 60 seconds. She nearly does it, but ultimately fails. The duo is rescued by Laurel and Anatoly in the end. But then it's back to the Fight Club, because Anatoly learns that the Russian mob plans to sell the weapons at the Fight Club. Oliver's plan is to have himself and Mia fight as a team, causing a sideshow distraction, allowing Laurel to cop the drive. There are some hiccups, but pretty much that's what happened. And later, back in Anatoly's bar, Oliver and the kids have a toast, and he invites them to ask about Russia, Lian Yu, or just anything else. Now back at Star City, Dig and Roy chat. Roy has decided to stick around and help with the crisis to keep him on the right track to being a hero. Laurel, meantime, meets with Lila, but tells the double-crossing Diggle that she doesn't plan on following through with the plan, and on top of that, she has Oliver and a shocked John Diggle in tow. Before they can deal with Lila's duplicitousness, the three are tranked and knocked out. And that's the end of the episode. We see the next episode, promo. It's going to be some delusional, mental stuff going on. I like this episode in the fact it was a lesson for Oliver, because Oliver, through trying to send the kids home after some shenanigans happen in Russia, he's trying to, and then when they meet with Anatoly, he's telling him to kind of keep things in-house, the search for Barov, and he's wanted to shield the kids from his past with the Bratva and what he did in his time in the mob, Lian Yu, and just what, maybe even Hong Kong. Just he's trying to have the kids see the best of him. And as parents, I'm a parent myself, so it kind of goes into the front we try to present for our kids. We try to show them that we are infallible, that we don't make mistakes, that we are the best of the best, because we want to give them a high bar to aspire to, because in each generation of children should be better than the next, should do better than the next, should be more successful than the next. That's the goal. That's what you want as a parent, for your descendants to be better than you. You're just paving the way for them to be better. And that's what Oliver wants. He wants his kids to be better than him, not make the mistakes that he did. But of course, to not make the mistakes that he did, they have to know what those mistakes are. So I think Oliver learned that trying to shield them from his past that took him from Lian Yu to the man he is today, where the entire crisis is hinging upon him, his shoulders. Evidently, he's a better man than he was before, so he needs to tell them what he's gone through so they can be better people in the end. And I think he learned that. It was a good lesson. I think he learned that. Of course, Roy running off, now he's back. Hopefully, we know he's going to be recurring in a few episodes, so hopefully he ends up in the crisis. Maybe he gets taken out. Who knows? It's always good. I love Colton Haynes as Roy. I think he's overall been handled pretty well, but there have been some crappy roadblocks in his storyline and his role as a sidekick to Oliver's, Green Arrow. Dig, I'm really anxious to kind of see, because Dig has such a big heart, he wears it on his sleeve, and he has such love for Lila. So to find Lila working with this cosmic god who's trying to end the world, in their estimation, it's going to be some good drama, I think, in the next episode. Some actually welcome, earned drama, not just manufactured love triangle crap that the CW likes to do. Anxious to see where it goes. And of course, further, I'm just glad The Secret came out, and that's kind of what the shorter episode count forced. If this was a standard, 20 3-episode season, we know the secret with Lila would be dragged on and on and on and on. But with this shorter episode count, we're forced to have reveals done quicker. Love that. Let's just get things out in the open. Let's not depend upon the shock value or the drama value of keeping secrets and near reveals and that kind of thing. Let's just have it straightforward. I like that. Love what the truncated season schedule and what the crisis is forcing the show to have to do. Love it. Again, we're a couple episodes away from the crisis. That's the big thing. This was a pretty good episode, I think, all around. With Mia also coming to terms with the fact that she's not perfect. She's made mistakes. She screws up. She wants to be better. So ideally, going forth, she will try to learn from those mistakes, learn from her father, and be better. So it's a lot of growth and learning for a lot of people in this episode. So I gave it like a good 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good episode. But those are some of my scattered thoughts on it. What do you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media. Talk to me there. Talk to me here. Got to do a video on The Flash. Flash last couple weeks has been a chore for me to get there. It's just been, I'm holding on for the crisis because I know that's coming, and it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just meh to me, like this season thus far. I don't know what it is. Maybe something after Crisis will be new and inventive and exciting and fun with the storyline. As of right now, I'm just watching it because I've watched it to this point. But we'll see if it gets better. Anyway, more videos to come. Meantime, let us geek.